It is indeed with deep humility and profound honor that I stand before you this evening to reflect on a life and a legacy that not only changed the course of our nation's history, but shaped the very soul of our people. Tonight we unveil more than a statue. We unveil a symbol of dignity, humility, courage, and unity. We immortalize in bronze not just the founding father of our nation, but the very embodiment of what it means to lead with honor, with compassion, and with vision. My mother and my siblings wish to thank the very special effort of the Speaker, of the Member of Parliaments that have contributed to the statue, to the Clerk and to the Deputy Clerk of Parliament, together with all the staff of Parliament who have made this evening possible as they have engaged further and farther in extending our friendship to the good people of Bali and Indonesia, to bring this statue to life tonight. Michael Somare and Papua New Guinea's independence is synonymous. So I'll talk a little bit about independence now. My friends, independence means many things to many people. To me, perhaps, and perhaps to those of my generation who grew up in the shadows of colonialism, independence is not just about political freedom. It's not about our rights only, and it's not about our liberties. It is the enduring hope of economic sovereignty that many of us want today. It is about the right to stand on our own 2 feet as a nation. It is about reclaiming our dignity and our destiny, and the destiny of our people. And it begins and ends with leadership. The leadership of the kind we honor here tonight. My father, the Grand Chief, Michael Somare, often reminded us that political independence is meaningless unless it translates into tangible improvements of the lives of ordinary citizens. He believed that no constitution, no law, no political milestone could carry meaning unless it helped to uplift the living and life conditions of the people, especially those that have been forgotten or left behind. He believed that leadership is not about power, it is not about status. It is above all else service. And it must be rooted in humility, integrity, and an unwavering belief in fairness and justice. That is the legacy we are called to live up to today. It is easy to forget that 50 years since independence, how difficult and uncertain those early years would have been. We were told that we were too fragmented, too tribal, too unready. But Sir Michael didn't see a fragmented land. He saw a patchwork of absolute beauty. He saw strength in diversity, and he saw unity in our complexity. And through quiet strength, resilient determination, and gentle persuasion, he forged a nation with a band of the willing from over 800 languages, thousands of clans, and countless cultures, and we see them here tonight. He gave us a common name, not Tolai, not Sipik, not New Ireland, but Papua New Guineans. He was not a loud man, but his example spoke volumes. He was not boastful, but he carried a quiet confidence that came from being deeply grounded in the values of respect, dialogue, and, of course, his Christian faith. He was not perfect, but he was consistent in his love for this country. And for that, we honor him here tonight. Not as a distant historical figure, but as a leader whose shadows still falls upon this place and whose spirit will continue to whisper to our national consciousness. As we stand before this statue, we must also ask ourselves, what do we do with the legacy we inherit? For too long, the promise of independence, the promise of prosperity, dignity, and justice for all has remained unevenly distributed. Progress has come, but it has come at a price, and it has been carried and remains the pleasure of the few. The benefits of our nation's great natural wealth have too often fallen into the hands of the fortunate, whilst many of our people remain without the basic conditions that make for a dignified life. Decent health, quality education, and the opportunity to earn a fair and decent living. We must now ask ourselves, where to from here? The answer is not more speeches like I'm doing tonight, not more promises. The answer lies in our collective resolve to walk together, to work together, and to build together. The struggle for political independence may have been won in 1975, but the struggle for economic sovereignty continues today. It is a struggle. It is not a struggle against others. It is a struggle within ourselves. A struggle to summon the kind of leadership that puts people before politics, the nation before personal gain. The world will not wait for Papua New Guinea to get its act together. We must act ourselves now. Firmly, honestly, courageously, to break the cycle of dependence and to deliver ourselves from the bondage of poverty and inequality to a better world. We must see beyond our tribes and our provinces and embrace the idea that what unites us as Papua New Guineans is far greater than what divides us. That was what Sir Michael's vision was. And that is what this statue must remind us of every single day. Let us stand here in the very precinct that houses the highest institution of our democracy, and let it be a reminder to every public servant, every elected representative, every citizen of this country, that the call to lead is a call to serve. Let this statue be a mirror that reflects not only where we have come from, but who we must strive to become. A nation united in its diversity, proud of our traditions, and unafraid to pursue a better and more equitable future for all. Let this be our recommitment, not just the memory of a great leader, but the enduring dream of a greater nation. Long live Papua New Guinea. Long live the spirit of unity, humility, and service. May God bless you all.